everybody, it's Laura with McLeod Homestead, and I'm over here in front of all these super tall weeds, and we have our project to do. We have animals coming to the farm, so this is the old pig pen area, and before they get here in a couple days, we need to get it cleaned up and ready to go. So that is the goal today, is to at least get all the weeds down. We got to redo some of the fence and check things out and see what we got to do. So for anybody who doesn't know this about me, I have a very bad fear of snakes. Very bad. A lot of people have it of spiders. I have it of snakes. And I'm going to be going into that. So needless to say, I got my boots on. You can't even tell this, but I've actually weed-eated this a couple times this summer. That's all. That's all. Hey guys, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look back there, I can see the fence back there. This actually isn't taking as long as I figured yet. So I wanted to show you, I am getting closer. The bottom part is all weed-eated. Now it's time to start the upper part. Look at my beautiful elderberry bush. That was planted by a group of pigs 2 years ago. The weed whacking is pretty much all done. Now we can start working on fixing the fence. I got it weed whacked all up in the upper part. Probably end up having to go buy more cattle panels as well. Look at this beautiful elderberry bush though. Look at these. They are starting to look beauteous. Alright, I'm taking and pulling the cattle panels up here to start getting ready to work on the fence on this upper part. But let me show you why I'm doing this. Can you see this bottom? All the space. That's where the pigs before in different areas lifted up on the fencing and they escaped. As you can see here, big old space. So I want to show you what we did. We dug a trench and we set the cattle panel down in it. What I will do after I get it all wired up is I will come back through and bury the fence. Alright guys, I am exhausted. It's been day one. I have done an awesome job. I've done quite a bit. I am very happy with the amount of work I got done. Still have a lot more to go. I have to give a shout out to my friend Gail and her husband for coming up and helping me dig the trenches and putting the fencing up. Yeah. All I've got left is 1.5 more cattle panels to put up and the fencing is all done. And I just gotta finish wiring the fence to the posts. Then I noticed I have to fix the food trough or come up with an idea on a different way to feed them and get their water set up. And then we'll be ready for pigs. But day one is done. This girl's gonna go in, soak her muscles, and get a nice shower and relax for the rest of the night with the little guy. He wants movie night and milkshakes, and that's what that boy's getting. So all right, I will see you guys in the morning. So I pulled the food trough off to see how bad it is and what we got to do to fix it. I have one board we got to fix, pulled out. The back end came off and this side piece came off. The rest of it is still pretty solid. So I think we can fix it and reuse it. The water, everything seems to be in working order, but I've got to wash it out and test it out tomorrow. And there's an extra piece. That extra piece is to an old one we had that when I was picking things up, I just tossed it in there. That way I didn't lose it. So this solar light, I'm not positive is any good anymore. The way it's blinking, I am hoping that it's only because it needs to be charged. Maybe have a poor connection, but we'll check that out tomorrow. Whew. Comes right down. And if I need new batteries, that's where I can put them in. All right, everybody. So this is day 2 of getting the fence and the area ready for the animals to come. And right now, I am on my way to go get a couple more cattle panel so we can get this fence done. My body is sore, my muscles are aching. We're kind of in a rush to get the fencing done because we are supposed to get rain this evening, so I want to try and beat it. And I do have my friend, my one friend is going to take the little man for me while I get it done, just to kind of help make it easier on me. All right, everybody. As you can see, we got the cattle panels home, and it is now time to unload them and finish getting this fence done. All right, everyone. I was first drenched with sweat. Now it's raining. This fence is now all completely done and ready to go to get the pigs tomorrow. All right, everybody. I've got dry clothes on, and the next thing we need to do is get the feed trough fixed and ready. That I can do in their shelter area where I'm not going to get soaking wet. So it's just some boards I got to get screwed back together where they've come apart, and I don't think it'll take long. Then we'll check out the water. What had happened is the old screws had rusted apart. So alright guys, the food trough is back together and ready to go. So we are filling up the water thing. I know I won't be able to use this come winter time, but this seems to be working, which is awesome. We just need a little bit cleaned out a little bit more, but when you do hit it, the water is coming out. I wanted to show you too, the light, now that it's had chance to charge, is working correctly. So alright guys, we are all set and ready for the pigs. Fence is done, the food trough's done, the water's working. We might have a small leak, but stuff that we can easily fix. But yep, we are ready to go get our pigs tomorrow night. Good morning, little girls. So when we got home, I was a little paranoid at the size of the little piglets along with the cattle panels. So my friend came up and she and I quickly put up a makeshift fence and offset it so they couldn't get through the cattle panels temporarily until they get a little bit bigger. But they are doing well. Here is where I'm going to end the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you on the next video. Toodles.